We will try it again. Wonder if you're going to be able to find me. Wonder what notification YouTube sends out. I just tried to go live here at 8 o'clock this morning, and apparently I was having some audio issues or some sound issues. All right, well, good to hear. Good to hear. Good morning, Brennan. Good morning, Jack Taylor. Apparently I was having some sound issues, so I had to restart. I guess I do appreciate knowing, but I don't. Yeah, when you're doing a live show, you want everything to go smoothly. Technology doesn't always work the way we want it. And apparently didn't this morning. So I was already 3 minutes into my show singing Tracy Chapman and Luke Combs and talking about the Grammys, where they did a duet to a song I've been listening to a heck of a lot lately. Fast Cars. Luke Combs was holding back in his singing, which I guess I don't blame him. But if you watch the video and you've heard his concert version and his studio version and Tracy Chapman's version, I don't think Tracy Chapman has this huge outgoing personality that maybe Luke Combs does. And she almost seems, and I've never heard her speak other than sing her song, but she almost seems, I don't want to say embarrassed, but shy from all the attention. And kind of sings in a quiet voice, a beautiful song, beautiful song. The way she does it is beautiful, but it's almost understated. And Luke Combs' version is big and loud, and I mean not big. It's just really good song. It's a really good song. But in the Grammys, it felt like he was kind of a little quieter than he would have been. I'm sure that he was, because he didn't want to oversing the original artist or be louder than the original artist. And it's a beautiful song. It was a beautiful song. Hello, John. Hello, Sirkin. Hello, Jack Taylor. And good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Does anyone know? Did they pick the teams yesterday? Did they pick the teams for March Madness yesterday? I think they probably did. Wait, is it Tuesday? Is it Tuesday? They might have picked them on Sunday. I don't even know what teams are picked. I'm assuming my fly in a line. Maybe it's next week. I'm so out of touch. I'm so off the grid in central Wisconsin. I'm fortunate to get Wi-Fi and an internet connection. We rub sticks up here together to create warmth. Okay, well, that's next Sunday. Then I won't worry about it. I was feeling like a little bit that it was Monday morning and that Selection Sunday was yesterday, and I totally missed it. Seems like it's kind of happening late this year, March Madness. Thought it was earlier. I don't know. Again, we're up here in Wisconsin rubbing sticks together to create fire for warmth. We're heating our huts. With the bones of the deer we've killed after we've dried them out and cured the meat. We live a savage existence up here in Wisconsin. Yes, we do. Yes, we do live a savage existence up here in Wisconsin. Gonna grow out a beard. I might develop fangs. Chase four-legged creatures in the forest, like Gollum. I think he just chased fish. I'm mixing my sort of metaphors. But either way, I like the image of me as a hunter. It's not really true. We don't really rub sticks together. John B. is listening to the morning show down in Florida. Levi wants to know how old I am. And I'm not a robot, rightfully calls us savages. I've devolved into a cave creature. Just going north of Gurnee, it happens. As soon as you cross into like Kenosha or Beloit, you suddenly start hunching over and becoming a cave creature. Going back to our primal roots. No, I like Wisconsin a lot. I really like Appleton. Again, I talked about it yesterday, but good morning, good morning. Good morning to you. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. It is Tuesday morning. I think it is March 12th. Could be March 12th. It could be March 11th. I think it might actually be March 11th. But either way, I wish I would have checked. Anyone know what day it is? What the date is? I know it's Tuesday morning. I know it is Tuesday morning. It's the 11th. Okay. I was moving myself ahead. I was predating myself, and we don't want to do that. Okay, March 11th. Tuesday morning, March 11th. Happy Tuesday! It's a show I've been doing for quite some time. It's a show about me talking. It is a show about me sharing some feelings, kind of sharing little stories that I have as I walk down my path that is my life. But for those that have been watching a while, let's see. I haven't had the coffee. Somebody's asking me how the hotel coffee is this morning. I haven't had it. I haven't had it. Let's see. For those that have been watching a while, it is not just a show about me talking. Mr. UFO 777 is saying it's 4 a.m. and they've already subscribed. Well, I appreciate your determination to subscribe and to watch more of my videos. That's what the world needs. The world needs more of my videos. I am drinking coffee. I just haven't had it. Hush, wing, wing. Ding dang, you're getting too far ahead. You're rushing me. Part of my show is my very first sip of coffee. But anyway, for those that have been watching a while, it's not just a show about me talking. It is also a show about me sharing my love of coffee. And with that in mind, I have this nice hot cup of coffee. Do not ask me how my coffee is until I have had a sip. And I will be sure to tell you. It's part of my show. I'm excited to have my first sip. And my hope is wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you got a hot cup of coffee in front of you as well. Cheers to us. It's smooth. It doesn't have the big taste of Starbucks. I think I've gotten a little, since I haven't had a real home for a long time. I mean, I am in a hotel, if anyone's wondering. There was a period I was in my car. There was a period I was renting a dude's basement. There was a period I was staying in an extended stay. And before that, I was at Yellowstone. And before Yellowstone, I was at a buddy's. Before that, I was trying to reconcile with my ex-wife. And that is the last time you probably seen me drink coffee that I would consider I was at home, that I would consider it's where I lived. And it wasn't a great existence, but I was drinking my coffee black. But since, when was that? Early April, maybe? Early April? Since thoughts of reconciliation with my ex-wife went flying out the window, I haven't had my coffee black with you all. I like to say I drink my coffee uh, black on at home, and usually have it with cream on the road. I've been on this road for so long. I'm like Willie Nelson without the weed. On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Does it do me good that Demi Moore would 100% consider me for a partner? You're her type. I think Demi Moore's older than me. And after, what was the movie where she was a Navy SEAL? She almost frightens me. If I'm her type, she's not my type. I mean, I think she's a good-looking woman. But she almost frightens me. She could probably beat the crap out of me. I've seen the Navy SEAL movie. I've seen the Navy SEAL movie. G.I. Jane, yeah. She seemed scary in that a little bit. She had muscles. And had to do Navy SEAL training. We were talking about Navy SEAL training. I was with a couple military dudes yesterday. I ran into an old Navy guy at an apartment I was applying for. And he was so excited that I thanked him for his service and was talking to him. He decided he was going to buy me a cup of coffee. I don't know. I'm new to the area. I don't know many people. We went walking, went to a coffee shop. I brought out my wallet to pay. The guy told the woman at the cash register, I told him I was going to pay, and if he tries, I'm going to leave. So I said, well, I guess the coffee's on you today, sir. So anyway, we got to talking about Navy SEAL training and how hard it is, some other things. Good morning. Somebody's saying I look like a dentist. Somebody's commenting on the Flying Illini. Let's see. We get to see everything. She looks good. I don't know what that is. Oh, you guys are still talking about Demi. I'll leave Demi and Bruce alone. John, are you a vet? Oh, you're not a vet. You're just joking. Good morning, Sandra Lynn. How are the donuts at Mariano's this week? I hope they're good. Yeah, where was I? Oh, I don't know. The coffee was good. I'm drinking it with cream, a sweetened cream, and it's quite nice. Somebody just hopped on and said they're going to make coffee in a minute. I wonder why they're waiting. They probably can't bear to tear themselves away from the phone and from Coffee with Ken. It's strange. Coffee sales are actually down internationally because of Coffee with Ken. You would think I'm promoting it, but so many people are transfixed with their own phones. They are not actually drinking their coffee. They can't take their eyes off of me or their ears off of my content. So they're not even sipping coffee. They're kind of like the lab rats who would starve themselves for cocaine. It could be the tariffs. It's either the tariffs or Coffee with Ken that are causing the decline in the coffee consumption. I saw it on CNBC. The country of Colombia's economy is crashing, and they cite two reasons for the depression: the drop, the tariffs, and the spread of Coffee with Ken and the distraction that it causes from the coffee drinkers. I don't know what Stephen is right about. Malcolm says they have a coffee with Malcolm show. Well, hope it does well. John is thinking about coming out as straight. John, you don't have to hide in the closet anymore. It's okay to like women. You can come on out. What's a 3? Go U of I. I don't know what's a 3. Louise, and we have Mardi Gras blend for coffee. I don't really get that caught up in the flavors. I mean, I do. Maybe I say that because, again, I haven't had a coffee maker. I haven't had a home. On the road again. Do. Just can't wait to get on the road again. It's kind of fun. I mean, it'd be nice to have roots, I think. I've been trying to put down roots. I consider these roots. I've been here maybe almost 3 weeks. We got a fast car. I've got a Kia Soul. I got a ticket to anywhere. I got a job. Pays all my bills. Da 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 da. Sorry. My job, I got paid this morning. The paycheck wasn't quite as big as I'd hoped. It's gone already. Has me concerned about the apartment I want to move in. I'm kind of caught betwixt and tween. I need to have some money to move into the apartment to pay first month's rent and my security deposit. However, staying in this hotel and paying a monthly rate is expensive, making it more challenging to save up money and cover my financial responsibilities. I was a little worried about it this morning when I was running the numbers in my head and going, I'm already working as much as they'll allow me at work. And as much as they'll allow me at work will cover my roof and my financial responsibilities. But will it allow me to save up for first month's rent and security deposit? And while I worried, I caught myself worrying. And said, it'll be okay, Ken. The doors are opening as they are supposed to be opening. And everything's good. I go, okay, if everything's good, let's get on my clothes. By the way, I'm not wearing my PJs today. I got all dressed up for you guys. I hope you appreciate it. And went on down and got my coffee, and here I am. And we've got a great audience today. We got 70 people watching in the first 18 minutes of my show. You can feel the excitement. You're out there. You are out there. You can feel the excitement of Coffee with Ken. Do you know why? Jack Taylor, I don't know if you noticed, but we crossed through 6,000 subscribers yesterday. Don't tell me that's not exciting news. That is exciting news. John, no, I don't plan to do any action movies. Did Bruce Willis wear a white vest? Why do you say a white vest? I don't understand. Matthew asked if I have anything interesting to say, or am I just a low-level narcissist? I like to consider myself just a low-level narcissist. Thank you very much, Matthew. So now that we've connected and I've relayed that I have nothing interesting to say and I'm merely a low-level narcissist, you can go. You can go. You don't have to watch anymore. Unless you like watching low-level narcissists. It's a bummer being a low-level narcissist because you've got a big ego, but you know you're only low. That you're not even a great narcissist. So I'm really at the bottom of the food chain when it comes to narcissism. I'm ashamed of my narcissism because I'm not even very good at it. I'm just a low level one. I think a lot of things we call diseases. And I'm not sure what the point of it is. Like, again, I'll say it, alcoholism. I had somebody debate with me yesterday, and I tried to end it, but I didn't end it quick enough. I'm a high level. Okay, I'm improving. Alcoholism and saying they know an alcoholic and it's a disease. And I go, well, how do you know they're an alcoholic or that it's a disease? And she goes, well, they want to stop, but they can't. Maybe they don't really want to stop. And with the whole narcissist thing, again, I think somebody just made that up about it. Nobody's ever said that word 10 years ago. Maybe it was 5 years ago. And what about the misogynist? I don't know. We used to call people drunks or dicks or stuck up. But now we put it like a medical label on everything. And I think I've got a reason for it. And I think my reason makes more sense than the reason that I think people want to make excuses for things and want to be able to blame, well, it's not my fault. I didn't really have a choice. But they want to give up control. They want to say they have a disease. Like, okay, Matthew was calling me a low-level narcissist. What can I do? I can't change this. It's a disease. Makes me laugh. I'll tell you what, it's easier to stop drinking if you stop saying you have a disease. That's the bottom line. Do you drink? Do you consider yourself an alcoholic? Do you think you have a disease? Because if you got a disease, you're just screwed. Don't give up control. You have control. You can stop drinking alcohol. You can. Stop saying you have a disease. And the only cure for the disease is going to AA and sitting in a room? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Dustin says it's more of a physical problem. It's hard to quit. You get shakes and stuff. Well, a lot of things are hard to quit. It's hard to not be overweight. But we don't call weight, being heavy a disease, do we? People want to lose weight, but they don't. Why don't we call that a disease? I'm like Alan Partridge. He lived in the hotel in the UK. Well, I appreciate that, John. Am I happy with my weight right now? Yeah. I mean, I'm in a range. In about 2 days, I could be in my ideal weight. I mean, again, I think I ate half a bag. My weight varies on how much of this I consume a day. And I ate about half a bag of that last night. So I'm probably about 210. And I think perfect weight for me is 205. Not perfect, but I don't know. I'm pretty dang happy with my weight. I'm 210, I'm 6'2", and I'm strong. That's probably a pretty good thing. Weight-related issues are considered a disease, depending on if we make excuses for them or not. Well, okay, Dustin, you're saying people start drinking because they have an unease in their life. Sure, but that doesn't make it a disease. I did a video making fun of pot smoking yesterday. Posted on TikTok. Getting a lot of negative comments. I think I used to care about negative comments a lot more. Yeah, I used to care about negative comments, and I used to care more what people thought about me. Yeah, I used to care about what people thought about me so much more than I do today. Part of it's probably faith and going to church. Part of it's listening to those stoic audios, and just saying to hell with it. Go kick ass. Go improve yourself. Go to the gym. Improve your financial situation. Get healthy. Be the best version of you, and don't give a dang what other people think of you. So anyway, I posted this video, and as of this morning, it had 6,000 views. And I was getting a lot of negative comments from people that smoke pot every day. And I was going, wow, 6,000 views. That probably paid me $10 over there on TikTok. I made $10 off that. Maybe ruffling feathers is a good business. Knockout. See, Knockout, I appreciate that. People think I can't handle stuff. Knockout just said I should smoke a bowl. I tell you what, I would get high as crap because it's been 3 years. All the pot smokers are probably jealous of me because they know how high I would get if I did, in fact, smoke a bowl. And when they smoke a bowl, they don't get high at all. Bustard said, "What pot is for weirdos, whiskey is for men." Yeah, Dustin, it is nice to be able to chill. Coffee's a drug? Well, cheers to us. Aspirin's a drug too, but aspirin doesn't, you take a couple aspirin in the morning, you're not wondering when your next hit of aspirin's going to be. And if I drink some coffee, I'm not walking around all day wondering when I'm going to have another hit of coffee. And that's the difference in my mind between a harmful drug and a non-harmful drug. Because when you drink alcohol or smoke weed, your focus is more alcohol and more weed. I know it was for me. And if I take aspirin or drink coffee, I'm not sitting there going through my day going, oh, when do I get more coffee? I'm just kind of doing it for fun here. Courtney says moderation is key. I don't think moderation works for most people, Courtney. I don't think moderation works for most people. Let's see. Wow, we're having a lot of great drug talk. What would I do if some people keep talking shit about me and spreading untrue stories? I would do Coffee with Ken. I would go to the gym. I would work hard. I'd grow my audience, and I would kick ass. I can't get out. It's my room. It's my room. 2 times a year. I don't know. There's a lot of gibberish. Somebody said, okay, hold on. Maybe I should try to prove my point. See, that's the thing. I don't need to prove my point. Why would I be trying to prove my point? If I needed to prove my point, I would care. I would need to be caring what you thought. And since I don't, I have no need to prove my point. You quit drinking in Xanax. Way to go, Heather. Way to go. How to not set unrealistic expectations with yourself. I think it's okay to set high expectations, but just forgive yourself if you don't achieve them. I wanted to hit 6,000 subscribers here on YouTube by the end of February. I didn't. So I reset my goal for March 10th and I made that. It's okay to set big goals. I set a goal of 100,000 subscribers on YouTube by the end of the year. At this point, it doesn't look like it's going to happen, but it might. It'll be okay if it doesn't. I think it's okay to shoot for big goals, big dreams. Yeah. With working out, when I started working out back a year and a half ago, I wanted to do, I think, 5 pull-ups in 3 months, and I think I did 1. I think it's okay to have high expectations, but if you don't achieve them, don't punish yourself. Be okay. Go, all right, well, I set a big goal. I didn't quite make it. That's okay. Let's reset a new goal. And just keep going. Again, I did 1 pull-up. I didn't do 5. But I'm still going to the gym 2-3 times a week. I'm still working on my pull-ups, and I'm still getting stronger. And I'm still feeling really good. Let's see. Oprah is a good show with a Harvard professor on psychedelics. You can't believe any Harvard professors. Smart goals are funner and easier to achieve in all forms, gym or otherwise. Cynthia, when you say smart goals, do you mean achievable, realistic, with the time thing? Like SMART is in the acronym? Okay. Cynthia, I have a friend, not a friend, I had a watcher who's been surprisingly absent lately. Talk to me about SMART goals. I wanted to set 1 million subscribers as a goal, though, so I kind of ignored her. Wow, what an audience today. What an audience today. John, I know, but if you need a hug, we can hug each other, John, and pretend it's a hug from Alex. Start small, work your way up. I don't know about any of that. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day out today. Sun is shining. Grass is still all brown. I was thinking about when I was talking about rubbing sticks earlier that looks like it'd be good stuff to rub sticks in and start a fire. Am I in Iowa? No. I am not in Iowa. I am in Wisconsin. But thank you very much. Okay, Scooter. We'll get rid of that person. That was just a boring comment. John sold his puts yesterday. Well, John, I don't think the market's going to have a great day today. I don't think the stock market's going to have a great day today at all. It was opening up a little bit, or it was trying to open up. I don't know what it's doing right now. But it can't really have a great day today. Proud of you for buying those puts, though. Is it cold today? I don't know. It doesn't look particularly cold, but I don't know. What does cold look like? What does cold look like? I mean, cold, really cold, often has clear skies. We have clear skies. Because when it's really cold, the air doesn't hold as much moisture. But I'm betting it's not really cold today because it was like 60 something yesterday. Empowering You is cooked in the market. They're down 40% since November. Yeah. KT thinks of Wisconsin as being cold. I kind of did too. When I was moving up here, I told my friend, I had one friend that lived in Wisconsin. One. One. I'll tell you what. I edit all these videos. All these videos become shorts and reels and TikToks. I'm about 5 weeks behind now. And 5 weeks ago, I was still in Naperville, a suburb of Chicago, and I hadn't committed to coming to Wisconsin. And it was still a very emotionally distressed time for me. And it was such an emotionally distressed time. I talk about it, about crying in Starbucks and about calling friends and needing to talk and getting stuff off my chest and all this pain I was going through. It feels good to have left most of that, about 90% of that behind, and to be discovering what awaits instead of trying to fix something that shouldn't have been fixed. Oh. Empowering You, when they hear Wisconsin, they think cheese curds. Perhaps I will occupy some of that space in your brain for that. What's the best book I've read? I will give you three. Watership Down, the book, a story about rabbits that go off to find a new life and the travels they have as they adventure in a new life. And great book. It's like 480 pages long, and I read it like 6 times. Second favorite book would be The Firm. Such a good book, made into a movie with Tom Cruise that doesn't even slightly do it justice. I couldn't put it down. It was scary. It was dark. It's a great book. Third book for you will be Compound Effect. The Compound Effect. It was written by the guy that's found Success Magazine. It's so simple. It's such an easy read. It's about getting a little better every day and instilling good habits like making your bed or stretching or exercise. It was just about getting a little better every day. And the compound effect. And I'll tell you what, when I first read it, it talks about a guy that does something a little better every day and then a guy that does something a little worse every day. And the trajectory of their lives. And the change in day-to-day activity is almost imperceptible. You know, it could be something small like, I don't know, drinking 2 extra glasses of water or doing 20 push-ups every day. And over time, the impact that's going to have on your life. If you drink extra water, do push-ups, or eat veggies once, it doesn't do a darn thing. But over time, it has a huge impact and sends you in a totally different direction. And as far as one of a motivational or self-help book, I love The Compound Effect. Yeah. Where the Red Fern Grows was a great book too, Dustin. You're right. I read that, I think, in 7th grade. That's a tearjerker. Not exactly sure what it was about, but I did read it. Ooh. Ooh. Somebody's talking about a Culver's Double Deluxe with cheese. Do I have any good personal stories, funny or scary? Yeah, I probably do. But I don't know. They usually come up as they come up. I don't go, I'm going to tell you a story. I mean, my whole show's kind of about telling you a story. Like yesterday, I met the Navy guy. I was kind of embarrassed a little bit at coffee with him. Although I say I don't care what people think. He was kind of being, what would you might, the stereotype of an old dude that was in the Navy. Didn't hold back on his thoughts too much at the coffee shop. Two dogs and a kid. All right. Yeah, and the guy went like coon hunting or something like that with the dogs. Yeah, they hunted raccoons. I don't think the dogs made it, but it was very sad. Daily achievable goals. Yes, yes, yes. Well, I'm going to just take a couple sips of coffee. Take a couple sips of coffee and see where this conversation goes. But I'm not going to worry about it too much right now. Oh, I think I might have put more sweetener in my other cup. Oh. Empowering You said they subscribe because I actually care about the audience. It's funny you say that because I kind of do. I do, although I don't care too much. I mean, I don't. I mean, I engage the audience, but if somebody says something bad or disagrees with me, I don't let it faze me. I used to all the time. But I appreciate you subscribing, and if anybody else new would, it'd be really fun because we're doing SMART goals now, and we set 6,000 subscribers. I guess we're going to set 7,000 subscribers. SMART goals are boring goals. I mean, I don't even know how excited I can be saying I want to get to 7,000 subscribers by tax day. How about April 15th? Does anyone care about 7,000 subscribers? Do we? Do we care about 7? But if I say I want to get to 1,000,000, my mouth gets watering. I get excited. 1,000,000 subscribers. All right, Empowering You cares about 7,000. All right, our new goal is to get to 7,000 subscribers by tax day, April 15th. So if anybody new is out there, I would appreciate if you would help me get there. I do need to make more money. And again, I started a new job. I enjoy the job. I'm good at the job. I think I bring a great attitude and I work real hard and I work a lot. But I'm already working up to as many hours as I can there. And I'm tired as crap. So before anyone says get 3 other jobs, I am tired as crap. Yeah. But anyway, so I'm almost up to my earning potential there. And I got paid today, and it wasn't huge. And I already spent it, covered some financial responsibilities, sent it off. So I'm going, what do we do? I want this 1 bedroom in downtown Appleton. It would be cheaper than I'm paying right now, but I would need to save up money for it. So how do I generate more revenue, allowing me to save, allowing me to move into a cheaper, bigger, better home in a better location, and then save more? That's really what we've got to figure out. And again, I was worrying about it this morning. Then I put that worry down and said, things are okay. Things are okay. Somebody's saying I sold my scooter to come to Wisconsin to move to this cheaper, more affordable place and start a new life. Pierre Charbier says, I will make it, bro. Everything will work out fine. You are right, Pierre Charbier. Am I saying your name? I'm right. I think I am, Charbier. You're right. We worry about so much. I worry about so much. I mean, is saying 7,000 goals or 7,000 subscribers by April 15th, is that a worry or is that a goal? Are goals just worries? Dustin says he guesses budgeting is key. I mean, I don't spend any money, really. I mean, I shop at Aldi. I eat cans of chicken. I work as often as I can. I mean, my biggest expense, I mean, I have big expenses in terms of like financial responsibilities. I'm twice married. I have 4 beautiful kids. That's my biggest expense is the room you see. My second biggest expense is child support, honestly. My third biggest expense would be my car payment. I could go down the list, and it's insurance and cell phone and stuff like that. But I mean, it's not like frivolous spending. It's not like I'm going out drinking and spending $100 or playing golf or anything like that. Spend 2 or 3 hours a day educating myself on a cush career. You know what a cush career is? It's not cush. I think it's overrated. But what is going to cover my long-term responsibilities are the 2 or 3 hours I spend with you guys talking about life and going live and generating revenue here. Yeah. Oh. What is happening in this live? What are you guys up to? Spend most time at what gets you the most money now. My struggle with that, well, first of all, what gets me the most money now is my job. But I'm already at max capacity on the job because they're only going to schedule me 40 hours a week. And what has the most potential by far is Coffee with Ken. Is doing lives, going live with you guys in the morning and going live at night if able and posting more videos. So I guess I know the answer. Keep kicking ass at my job, covering my financial responsibilities, and keep kicking ass on Coffee with Ken and growing this. Because let's say I made $500 last month or so on this. I get it to 1,000 in 3 months. I get to 7,000 subscribers by tax day, and by June 1st, I get it to 8,000. My 500 will suddenly be $750. Not a huge difference, but that extra $250 goes right to the bottom line. Oh, it's nice, but I almost wish I had one more sweetener in it. So I guess we've helped come up with the answer. Keep kicking ass at work, working hard, having a great attitude, working as many hours as I can there. Working out, going to the gym, getting physically strong. Going live every morning, going live at night, doing market talk shows when possible, growing my subscribers from 6,026, picking up new subscribers, and growing that just as fast as I can. So I guess what I'm saying is I'm doing the right thing. And I might need to pat myself on the back and feel okay. Uh, that things are okay. That my coffee is hot. Dustin wants me to get a roommate. I don't want a roommate. I don't want a roommate. And okay, you could say I'm being a little stubborn. Well, it's a hotel. I can't sublet it out. Maybe I can. But think about it. There'd be some dude laying there. I'm doing coffee with Ken, and I got some guy covering his head with a pillow. I don't want another dude in my hotel room. I mean, I don't even really want a woman in my hotel room. Rather a woman than a man, but I don't know that I'll just find a woman to rent my other hotel bed. I don't think that's going to work. Hello from India. Good luck on your final exams. I don't know. I do not know. Let's see. Yeah, thank you, Julie Flanagan. How are you? When I was 27, how did I see my life turning out long term? I really didn't have a great vision when I was 27. That was 1995. I was a stockbroker. I didn't really like what I did. I just bought a very fancy car to try and. I had a gorgeous girlfriend. Hello, Michelle. Are you still watching, Michelle? Yeah. She was beautiful. Let's see. Just bought a car. Thought it would make the inner hurt go away. I'd say my life's better off than I could have dreamed. How's that? I feel happier now than I did at 27. I had more money. I had a beautiful girlfriend and a fancy Mercedes. But I don't think I was happy. I think I was on the way to going downward. And right now I'm going up. And I tell you what, it matters more than your direction than where you're at. And if you know you're getting better, and I know I'm getting better, and whether I'm able to rent this apartment in the next week or 2 weeks or month or so, if I keep working hard and bringing a good attitude to work and making friends and building my social media audience and getting paid and covering my financial responsibilities. And, I look back 3.5 weeks ago and I was still in Naperville, not knowing. I mean, it's really kind of amazing. It's really kind of amazing. I was still living in Naperville. And now I sleep. And I'm not afraid. Julie, when's the last time I've called you in fear? When's the last time I talked about crying in a Starbucks? I have some sadness. I mean, a fair amount of sadness, but it's for a good reason. And I'm doing what I can to resolve that. And it's a healthy, natural sadness. But it's not like rear view mirror sadness. I think that's pretty much cured. Yeah, right, Julie? I'm not calling you going, Julie, sanity check. Yeah. My tummy's rumbling. Ooh, it's 8:57, guys. I can't talk long today. It's been a great show, and I appreciate the audience and all the interaction. But my continental breakfast only runs till 9:30. And I don't want to miss my 2 eggs, my yogurt, my cup of orange juice, and start to my morning in the lobby of my hotel. That wouldn't be very good at all. So I'm going to have another sip of coffee or 2. Work my way down to the lobby, crack my eggs. When's the last time I cried at a Starbucks? Sounds like a country song. I don't get eggs and bacon. There's nobody cooking outside of if I cook myself a waffle. And I kind of am trying to eat high protein because I really have come around to thinking that carbs are almost useless for our bodies. And that if we ate, it's funny because there's a fair amount of people out there that think meat isn't good and are vegans. But then there's a growing number, and I'll say the carnivore eaters are growing faster than the vegan eaters. Do you know what I mean? I've heard more about the carnivore diet becoming a thing than the vegan diet. And I will promise you this. If there's ever a war between carnivores and vegans, the carnivores are going to beat the vegans like a drum. I mean, that's not nice. I don't mean to offend any vegans out there, but just think about it. I'm picturing these huge, muscly, carnivore eating people chasing around sickly little vegans. Sorry. I got vegan friends. They're not going to like me. They're going to unsubscribe. Oh, no, they might unsubscribe to my show. Wouldn't that be horrible? That would be horrible. Heather thinks I need a griddle, electric skillet, crock pot, or fryer, something. I don't know what you mean by that, Heather. I don't know what you mean by that. Oh, if I moved into an apartment, yes, I would. I would need a whole bunch of things. Uh-oh, Spencer Bourne is going to unsubscribe. I feel my subscribers going. I had a huge vegan audience going. My next stop will be 5,000, then 4,000, then 3,000. Who knew there were so many vegans? But anyway, I want to thank you so much for joining today. I appreciate you guys for hopping on, following along in my show, subscribing to my channel, and just kind of joining me for a cup of coffee. And I hope your week started out awesome yesterday. I hope you're feeling good. You're excited about your Tuesday. You're loving yourself. You are forgiving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.